nose and everything. Like, great, just what I want for the marathon. But hopefully it cleans up. Did I have breakfast? I did. I actually had a breakfast burrito, which is sausage, eggs, potatoes, cheese. You know, I had something of substance in my stomach this morning because I knew if I was going to be drinking. Number one, you never want to drink on an empty stomach. That's a very bad idea because it could hit you harder. It could make you feel sick. And number two, the only other thing that I had was like a bagel. I was like, I don't just have a bagel. That's nothing. That's bread. I want something of substance, protein in my stomach if I'm going to start drinking. Okay? So there you go. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I have something special. Okay? It's a special liquor. It's something that I found at the liquor store, and I said, this is perfect for my holiday, marathon. Okay? So, over the years, there's been a meme that's completely false. It's stupid. It's based on nonsense from the past, like 10 years ago. And it's all misinformation, but people pass it around because they're dumb and, they believe it. But I said, I will buy into the meme for one day, okay? Now, the way this is going to work, this is a hard liquor, 43% alcoholic volume. What that means is that it's very strong. Out of all the things I'm drinking, I think the horchata is like 12%. I think the sake is like 14. I believe the Kahlua is 20. What else? Oh, the orange liqueur is actually quite strong. The orange liqueur is like 30, okay? But out of all the things I have today, this would be actually considered hard liquor, all right? That means I can't drink a lot of it. If I drink a lot of it, I'm going to get drunk, and then I can't stream. If I get drunk, I'm going to pass out, all right? So I'm not going to be drinking a ton of this. So I have purposefully made it difficult for me to drink this, all right? Understand that. That's why I did it. If I made it, because here's what we're doing. Basically, if I get a large contribution, I'm going to take a shot of this liquor, all right? And the reason I'm doing that is very simple. Because if I drink too much of this, I'm going to get sick. And then I can't do the stream, all right? So that's why I'm going to do it in the method that we're going to do it. Now, I'm not expecting to get a bunch of large contributions today at all. I'm not. If anything, I'll probably get a bunch of small contributions that'll add up, which will be very nice. And thank you to anyone who contributes in any way. I actually already see there's been a contribution, and I'll obviously shout that out in a bit when we get to that segment, okay? But here's the thing. Let's say, for example, I made it $10 to take a shot. Here's exactly what would happen. Within an hour, I'd get 20 $10 tips, and I'd be dead. That would be the end of the stream. I'd be in the hospital. So that's not going to happen, all right? What we're going to do is we're going to make it pretty much unreasonable, but at the same time, if it happens, great. All right? So here it is, ladies and gentlemen. You ready for the big reveal? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the special liquor, one day only, for the Holiday Marathon Event 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready. Wait a minute. Get ready. Whale Tail Gin. Whale Tail Gin. Say it a third time. Whale Tail Gin. What is Whale Tail Gin? It comes from the lovely golden state of California. All right? Here it is in all of its glory. It contains juniper, lime, fir tree, sea kelp, mint, and almonds. Almonds! And to go along with the ridiculous overexcess meme, it's only for whales. Whale Tail Gin is only for whales. That's it. So first of all, let me give it a shot. No, I'm just kidding. Let me give it a whiff is what I meant to say. Excuse me. That's right, Tartarian Truth. It's a true Christmas miracle here on DSP Gaming. Are you ready for this? Ready? Oh. Oh. By the way, this stuff is not cheap. This stuff is very expensive. Okay? Oh, man, that is good. It smells so good. You can smell the botanicals. You can smell the citrus. You can actually smell a little bit of the mint. Okay? Oh. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, for the whales out there, if you want to see me drink Whale Tail Gin here on today's stream, all right, I will take a shot of Whale Tail Gin for a tip of $100. Now, I'm not expecting to get that. Maybe I'll get one all day, all right? But that's why I'm doing it that way. So that way I don't get drunk and sick, okay? Now, perhaps by the end of the stream, we'll see what happens, all right? Let's put it that way. But if you guys, it's only for the whales. Only the whales can partake in the Whale Tail Gin here on DSP's Holiday Marathon of 2022. There you go. Likely we're not going to be seeing this for the whole stream. I'm just being honest. I like the look of the bottle. It's got a whale tail. It actually has California, the state of California, on the whale tail drawn on it. And it's got like a nice, like this blue coating and texture to it. It's actually pretty nice. It's also uniquely numbered to say batch 24. I don't know who numbers their liquor and counts their batches, but this has a number, a batch number on it here. From the Golden State. 100% grain neutral spirits. However, it does say if you're pregnant, you shouldn't drink it. So, oh, that's right. I'm a guy. I'm not pregnant. Okay. So anyway, there you go. We'll see what happens. All right. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, and that's fine. All right. But I'm only throwing it out there because people have always wanted to see me. The meme is, for those who don't understand the meme, allow me to explain the double meme. The double meme that I am incorporating into this. All right. Meme number one is gin. Okay. Allow me to explain this because even my wife doesn't understand the meme. I had to tell her about it the other day. I bought this and she's like, I don't understand the gin meme. Okay. So here's the meme. Way back in the day, over 10 years ago. Okay. I used to vlog everything. You remember? I used to vlog literally everything. Okay. And when I used to vlog everything, all right, basically I'd film in my house in every room, and a few times, it wasn't all the time, but a few times people spied a bottle of gin. I believe in particular it was a bottle of Tanqueray that I used to have in my Connecticut condo, okay? And I think there was a couple of times I might have mentioned as well that I like it and I drink it or something like that. And then I guess one time I went on a vacation, and in one of my vacation vlogs, also there was a bottle of Tanqueray in the hotel room. Now, there was no video of me drinking it or anything like that, but people were like, wow, he brings even Tanqueray with him on a vacation. Well, yeah, if you're going to go on a vacation, you want to drink, you bring your own liquor. You don't buy the shit in the hotel room. You'll be spending $10 for a shot. You're an idiot, okay? But this was a very long time ago. The thing is with the internet, especially these people on the internet who have an interesting way of thinking about the world, they think that everything is absolute. They think that something that happened a few times 10 years ago apparently is something that applies to 2022 because they're idiots. And there's no other explanation. They're just simpletons. So to them, the meme became Phil loves gin so much that he literally has it in his house all the time. He drinks it constantly, and he can't be without it. Okay? That was the meme that actually spawned on the internet for basically amongst my haters, my trolls. Oh, it's gin. Phil's constantly on the gin. All right? It even got to the point that if I did anything late nights, like let's say I put out a tweet at midnight, my time, or a little later, it would be, oh, Phil's hitting the gin, Phil's gin tweeting, Phil's doing things late at night on gin. Okay? Couldn't be further from the truth. If you would like to know the truth of the matter, because I've talked about this before, I actually talked about it earlier this year on one of my React events. You know, I suffer from, if something's going on in my life that's really messing with my head, you know, I've had depression in the past, but sometimes I get anxiety, and sometimes I get insomnia, depending on what's going on in my life. So there's been times where I'm really worried about something. Like, I'm worried about the state of the channel. I'm worried about how things are going to go in my life. And if I'm putting out tweets at night, oh, I'm worried or something, it's because I can't sleep. My mind is racing and I'm all messed up. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say, hey, was I never, ever drinking at night and tweeting? Of course not. Of course, there's been times that's happened. That I was, you know, maybe having a drink at night, and I sent out a couple silly messages or dumb messages or stupid messages. And you know, as I said, that was a long time ago. I don't do that shit anymore. Okay? But in a nutshell, it just became a meme that Phil always drinks gin. No matter what, he's drinking gin. He can't get away from it. All he does is sit around drinking gin every single day. Okay? Ridiculous. Couldn't be further from true. But it's just stupid. Okay? But that's what the meme became among people who didn't like me. So, it's funny because I legitimately have not had gin. Maybe 2 to 3 years. I couldn't even tell you the last time I had it. And I can tell you the last time that I had it, it was just an ingredient for a mixed drink that I was making at home, and it was a cheap gin. It wasn't even a good gin. Actually, thinking about it more, maybe the last time I had gin, I was out at a restaurant several years ago, and I think, isn't it gin in a Moscow Mule? I think it is, right? Because I think I had a Moscow Mule at a pub. It's BJ's pub where they have beer, but they also have pizza and other food. I think I had a Moscow Mule, like maybe. No, that's vodka? So I'm wrong. Then I really don't even know the last time I had gin. Persist. These idiots just repeat the same shit in a circle because they just want to believe. What it becomes on the internet, it becomes a groupthink mentality that if we all recognize something together, it's either true or meaningful. So there could very well be a meme on the internet. Oh yeah, that meme, I recognize it. Now, it's not factually true, but because they all recognize it, they have this feeling of belonging or, oh, look, I'm part of a big group thing, and they feel special, all right? It's pretty stupid, honestly. It means that basically you have a lot of issues with your own feeling of belonging, self-importance, and you have to feel like you're part of a bigger group that has a group thing to feel like you have worth. It's pretty dumb, in my opinion. But that's what a lot of people do on the internet, sadly. So this gin meme has actually become something that has been present in my life, no exaggeration, for a decade. Like, this started about 10 years ago, that Phil's always drinking gin or whatever, and these idiots just repeat it. Now, do you guys ever hear this on my streams? No. Do you ever see me drinking gin on my streams? No. Because I don't. Because it's bullshit. It's stupid. Okay? Now, that's the origins of that meme. So that's what I mean. Like, I'm at the liquor store, and we're looking for holiday liquor, and I'm finding the horchata. I'm like, oh, let's do sake, right? We haven't ever done that before. And I say, oh, whale tail gin. So let's make a joke that I'm drinking gin on stream, but also it's only for whales, which is, it's two of the memes that these people say, right? Let's combine the two memes. And my wife says, I don't understand the meme. Why? Right? And I got to tell you a long story for to even understand it, because it's stupid. It's not true. Okay? Now, as for the $100 a shot, again, I'm not even expecting a $100 tip today. I'm just not. So, please understand that. I'm not looking for it. I'm just saying, if it happens, I'll take a shot of this. But there's a reason. If I made it small, people would have me drunk out of my ass. And I don't want to do that. You know, I want it to be that if I'm going to drink this, I pace myself. I have a shot every once in a while. And it's like a little treat. And it gets me a little tipsy. I can't be drunk. And I should also let you guys know right now up front, okay, that is definitely going to be something today that I'm going to be watching. If I'm feeling tipsy as hell, dizzy, lightheaded, sick, if I feel like I'm losing my faculties, all right, I'm going to cut back, and that's why I have seltzer, water, and I also have snacks. Like downstairs, I have some, you ever had popcorners? They're really good. So it's basically